What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Ross the Boss coming at you with an all-new Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. We just declared war on Ethiopia, our Spanish-Ethiopian imperialism war. Now that we actually have our lands connected to Ethiopia, we should be able to take all of their lands in one shot, assuming that this works out. Clergy have gained 10 influence. Ethiopia here has about 50,000 troops, so we should be able to take them out very easily with what we have. I would like to declare war on Funj. We have won the Siege of Sirte, and as soon as we can, if we get enough prestige, we're going to begin our annexation of Katsina. How unfortunate. We aren't able... Ethiopia doesn't have very much aggressive expansion. Yeah, that really sucks. I don't want to have too many cores, and I obviously would have over the limit with my overextension here. Let's see what this would look like. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to go ahead, and I can't even do this either. Well, that sucks. I really wanted to vassalize Ethiopia, but I don't know what I can do. Well, we are slowly making our way towards coring these provinces. Because I declared war on Ethiopia, I cannot make these provinces into a core if you are at war with another who has a core. Obviously, I took over all of these lands from Ethiopia. And it looks like we're about to have an uprising here. Inside Mamlukan separatists. Where is this? Bardia. Is this province? Let's improve the autonomy and send you over. Hopefully we could smash out these rebels. %42% of the way to a surrender. I'm hoping we could break down these walls and then assault the fort. Or have them surrender. One step at a time, I guess. Well, we have a few extra colonists. I would like to send you here, but it's not going to be available for quite some time. Am I able to take these lands? It looks like I am, so I might as well. Katsina is very close to finally being annexed. %71%. Looks like we had another defender desert. Disease outbreak. I really wish we could... Obviously, I could spend military power and assault them once the walls break down. But I really wish there was an easier way to break down walls quickly and efficiently. Alright, now you're going to make your way to Shiwa. You are going to make your way to Gamwela. We have 37,000 troops, so whatever happens, we're still gaining manpower, which is nice to see. I really want to vassalize all of Ethiopia in one go, but I don't think that's going to happen. If I were to do it like this, take all of their lands... I already have over 100% war score. 130% overextension is not what I need at all. And it looks like there's going to be a massive battle here inside Ethiopia very shortly. They have 52,000 men. We're making 73 ducats every single turn. I'm hoping in our next invasion of the Ottomans we could finally put our fleets to good use. We did lose 2 heavies, surprisingly enough, but most of our galleys did survive. We have won the Siege of Shiwa. Let's annihilate the Ethiopians. Enrique, our heir, is here. We're all moving in to Harer and annihilating the Ethiopians, which is what I wanted to see. I think they're going to make their way back to the capital. Land movement blocked, surprisingly enough, by hostile forts. France no longer considers me a rival. Walls have been broken. We're going to send you here, and you to Sidamo. I really want to take all of these areas, but you know what? I don't know if that's going to be worth it at all. I could take over Funj. Do they have any... Ah, they do. I could declare on you. And vassalize Funj. And then force Ethiopia to return a lot of territory. I don't know if that'll work at all, but we'll see. Alright, well, anyway, we don't have any troops on this side, as far as I could tell. We might need to produce more. You could come on down to Funj. I'm going to send a colonist when we have one available. Our truce with Hormuz and Kilwa has ended. Hormuz only has 22 aggressive expansion. The Ottomans only have negative 38. But we're going to be declaring war on the Ottomans next. It is nice to have all of Madagascar. It is very aesthetically pleasing. Lack of protection. Ooh. Going to be losing some merchant power. And here we are. Slowly creeping up into Ethiopia. Once we siege down the capital, we'll easily have this turned in our favor. I don't think we need holy sacraments for the time being, so I think we're going to go with production efficiency. Now, I'm not sure, but I think more production means... No, I don't know if that works like that. I get that if you produce like a workshop or something, I think we get more manpower. I'm not really too sure. I guess we'll figure that out soon. It used to be like that, but that was a couple years ago. Alright, you're going to come here. You're going to go here. Once we siege down these provinces, it should be absolute bloodshed inside Gondor here. I would like to be the defender of the faith, but I guess they don't need me. Here we go. Going to be taking a -1 penalty attacking into the Highlands. We do have Enrique, our 333. And annihilated. Funj should fall as well. I'd like to send a colonist over. I'm curious as to see if this province is still growing. Yeah, it looks like it is. And just like that, we have gathered and taken over the enemy's capital. Hopefully we could take over Funj very soon. I'm going to want to vassalize them. And, of course, it is about to be the 1st of January in the new year. I believe our truce ends in 1787, so not too far along. De Jared has been annexed. It took us forever, but it finally happened. Going to destroy this castle. I am going to build the most mightiest fortress that you can think of here inside Bardia. This province can stay. This province can be destroyed, this castle at least. You can be destroyed. Fez can stay. You'll stay. Alright. Don't think we need this troop here. I'm excited to see all of our conquests coming together. Finally owning all of Africa. It has been taking quite some time. Hope Ethiopia doesn't win this battle, and they might. Am I able to retreat? I am. But we were not able to take over the province that we wanted. Looks like we have mercenary contracts. You now have 25% more available mercenaries. Well, is it possible for me to take over all of this province? It looks like it's not. I might just bite the bullet here and just try to take over as much land as I... You know what? I did that last time, and I almost got annihilated. So I think I'll just play it safe. Yeah, if I played it safe, I would take over Funj. Is it possible to send troops over? It is, but it's going to take a long time. That's fine. We've got time to kill. Looks like we're going to lose all of these men, though, unfortunately enough. If we can retreat, we will. 16th of March. Don't think we're going to make it. Ah, looks like we did. Okay, once again, we are going to go into our subject interactions. We are going to placate local rulers with Katsina. As soon as our war ends, we're going to annex Katsina and hopefully get them on our side. And begin, you know, taking over all of their lands. We are still improving relations, slowly but surely. And I think I'm going... You know what? I was going to assault this fort. I'm not sure that's really a good idea either. And any minute now, Meldwa is about to fall. 42,000 Ethiopians. Be cool if Katsina decided to help, but I don't know if they will. And I'm hoping this Liberty Desire doesn't increase enough to possibly, you know, go to 50% before our war is over. I really wish you could move into here, but you can't. Do they have any generals with siege modifiers? You do not. Well, let's fix that. Let's bring Enrique, our heir, who we want to die. A water shortage, 35% to 57. And now we're going to have Enrique here to assist. You're going to go here, you're here. Unpause the game so it goes quicker. Moria has been converted. The world is looking very Protestant, which is what I love to see. Medwa has fallen. We are moving into Funj. And I don't even see a castle, but I'm sure they have one. 21%. This should fall very quickly. And it looks like we are about to have another uprising. Yemeni separatists are actually dissipating within that one turn. That's good news. Looks like we just had a supply shortage. I can't wait to finally declare war on the Ottomans once again. We're going to have to take a few extra master recruiters. And obviously, it looks like we are kind-hearted. Monthly war exhaustion. Okay, so now the entire goal is we do have the ability to vassalize. They're a protectorate. Why is it always like this? Why does the game hate me so much? That's so stupid. Well, let's do it like this. Spanish protectorate. Send demands. I now have a protectorate, but they're useless. And go to Ethiopia. Clear offer, return every province that we can to Funj, which isn't much. With the rest, we'll take over land. And we need to watch the amount of aggressive expansion Or overextension, I should say. %86% is kind of high. I think we'll do something like this. Only because I want to ensure that we don't do anything dumb and get annihilated. Okay, so here we are. We now have a protectorate. They do like me, but we are going to be taking their land little by little as the game progresses. Sending our troops back to where they belong. I don't think we need these castles, but we'll keep them for the time being. We are consolidating a bunch of our areas. I think I just canceled one by accident. We have 85% overextension. I thought we would have a lot more. So I could have taken more provinces. We should now be able to annex Katsina. And let's try placating local rulers. I'm going to send them a gift. We should still be improving relations. If I send you a very small gift, try to improve our relations by plus 25, 350 ducats, 191 in 5 days. I'm going to begin my annexation, the 4th of April. Also, we don't need this many troops. This can be destroyed. Katsina will be mine. And all is as it should be in the world. It's very nice to see. 4th of April. Here we are. This will be completed 1843. So I don't know if we're going to have it by the end of the game. Very sad. Let's go to our protectorate. We are looking for our protectorate. Are you serious? Like, this is so stupid. They literally were our protectorate, and now they are not. That's so dumb. Like, I hate how that mechanic works. Like, I literally could have annexed you, and now I can't. Alright, well, looks like I am about to put an end to this episode. In my next adventure, I'm obviously going to be declaring war in the year 1787. I'm hoping to take over as many territories as I can. Did my castle ever finish? No, it did not. We're going to want to go ahead and build one of those. Possibly. Is this core finished? The 19th of July. Well, let's speed up our time for the time being. Bring us back down to 3. What I need more than anything is, now it's this 30th of September. I might even build 2 forts. And I think I will, only because I really don't want to be flanked in this spot. Let's build a fort, and unfortunately we don't have the development. And now we do. We should. Okay. Let's spread out our units. You can go here. You can go here. We are essentially preparing for our war. And we are going to send our missionaries to where they need to go. Very soon, I could even potentially go in and get some sort of diplomatic idea group. So that way, our heir has finally died, but now Carlos is even worse. I hate to do this. I really don't want Carlos, so let's make him an heir. Or let's make him a general. Prestige needs to be at least 0 to disinherit an heir. That is very sad. I hope he dies. Let's see what his trait is. Negative separatism. Well, I hope he dies, though, because a 004 would be disastrous. And before I end this episode, I'm going to reduce my army maintenance down to very, very low. And, of course, we're going to go into our military map mode, mothball all of our forts. And I'm going to go ahead and cut the episode here. As always, thank you so much for joining me. It really does mean a lot. I hope you all have an awesome day, and I will see you in our next adventure.